Welcome to this episode of the IS Companion where we will be exploring the French Revolution. This is part 1 where we will look at France of 1789 and then delve into causes and timelines. The French Revolution is considered to be one of the most important events in modern European history, and it had a profound impact not only on France but also on the world at large. But before we delve into the events of the revolution, let's take a closer look at the state of France in 1789. At this time, France was ruled by King Louis XVI, who inherited the throne in 1774. However, he was not a popular monarch and was widely seen as ineffective and indecisive. France was facing a number of serious financial problems due to wars, political corruption, and an outdated tax system that placed the heaviest burden on the poor. The country was also deeply divided between the nobility and the common people, and there was widespread discontent with the existing social and political system. Against this backdrop, the French Revolution began with the meeting of the Estates Generals in May 1789. Now, we will take a closer look at the key causes of the French Revolution. The French Revolution was a complex event, driven by a range of political, social, and economic factors. First and foremost, there was a growing sense of discontent among the French people in the late 1700s. France was facing a major financial crisis, and the government was deeply in debt. At the same time, the country was experiencing a population boom, which meant that there was less land and resources to go around. This led to widespread poverty, particularly among the rural and urban working classes. Another major cause of the French Revolution was the political and legal inequality that existed in the country. France was divided into three estates: the first estate, which consisted of the clergy, the second estate, which was made up of the nobility, and the third estate, which represented the common people. But, despite the fact that the third estate represented the vast majority of the population, they had little political power and were heavily taxed by the first and second estates. In addition to these factors, there was a growing intellectual movement in France, inspired by Enlightenment ideas about equality, freedom, and reason. Philosophers like Montesquieu, Voltaire, and Rousseau were critical of the existing social and political order and called for reforms. These ideas spread among the educated classes and helped to fuel the revolutionary fervor that would soon sweep the country. So, as we can see, the French Revolution was driven by a range of factors, including financial crisis, political and legal inequality, and Enlightenment ideas. These factors would come to a head in 1789 with the meeting of the Estates Generals and the start of one of the most dramatic and transformative periods in modern history. Let's look at the timeline of the French Revolution. The French Revolution is divided into several key stages, and each stage had its own set of events, actors, and outcomes. In 1789, the Estates Generals was called to order by King Louis XVI in an effort to resolve the financial crisis. However, the representatives of the Third Estate, who represented the common people, refused to disband until a new constitution was written. On 14th July 1789, the people of Paris stormed the Bastille, a symbol of royal tyranny, and this event is considered to be the beginning of the French Revolution. From 1789 to 1792, France was in a state of political upheaval and social unrest. During this time, the king was overthrown, and the monarchy was abolished. In 1789, the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen was adopted, which guaranteed individual liberties and equal treatment under the law. The period from 1793 to 1795 is known as the Reign of Terror, during which the revolutionary government executed thousands of people who were seen as a threat to the revolution. In 1795, the French Revolution came to an end with the establishment of the First French Republic, and this marked the beginning of a new era in French history. That is all for Part 1. See you in Part 2.